It's recording on here. Man.
Animal crackers in my soup. Most of them rabbits with the got spooky, but I have fun swallowing animals one by one.
Well,
In every bowl of soup,
Jesus Christ! Up in heck.
Why is she the head of tentacles coming out of a cut up her? Oh, okay.
Because
And Bud Dwyer up in here, dude. Wow.
when I get hold of the big fat wolf, I just
oh god.
Now I maybe see why we had to find this on Vimeo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think please God, hit the intro button.
Get the fuck out.
Braincake is a delicious, sweet nourishment created by combining 2 or more grains.
Sweet, merciful God in heaven.
I'm glad we made it to the intro button. That was quite refreshing compared to Screamer Claws.
You know, I was really happy to get this podcast back on track. Get the wheels rolling again. First podcast fresh out the gates, and
Then we got to start with that energy.
we start with that energy, and that's not even counting like how long it took us just to set back up. It's been a while since we've done
Yeah,
this.
I mean, y'all see us for the first time in forever, and then
we're scrambling to get our shit together like usual.
Well, yeah, but no, I'm saying they're seeing us for the first time back with some fucking darkness. They were like that, like only the real G stuck around and didn't click off and weren't. But if you stuck around, you're the real G, man.
That's true. You're the OG.
You didn't get scared off. You got to make it to eat the cake at the end at the top of the mountain, dog. So congrats to you. Thanks for listening.
You made it to the intro and threw some fucking Screamer Claws, speedcore fucking noise music, whatever the hell it is.
I just remember like that in my childhood. Honestly.
That's a horrible thing to remember in your childhood.
Yeah, well, thanks.
We
to
just
you,
fucking
I got subjected to a lot of interesting material online. I would say.
And thanks to me right then, before
And
we started
music.
recording, we just got to bear witness to Bud Dwyer's fucking suicidal ridden head.
Yeah,
that happened. That set the tone right there. I'm like, high school all over again.
Yeah,
wonderful. This was
why? How does the video of a man shooting himself just keep wedging itself into pop culture generation after generation?
How did it wedge itself onto YouTube is a better question. And even
but there's lots of videos of people committing suicide. Why is that the one that is so like significant?
I don't know. But speaking of wedging things in places it shouldn't be, fucking One Guy, One Jar is on YouTube and has been for years.
Yeah.
The infamous...
No, you told me that and I was shocked because how can you get a video of a man shoving a jar into his ass and killing himself like a week later?
He didn't kill himself.
Oh, I thought it like killed him though.
No, he went to work.
He went to work?
Yeah, he just went straight on to work like right after that happened.
Wait, is that like an internet myth that he died from that?
He's alive.
Oh, wow.
He's alive. Somebody
guy
interviewed him not too long ago. And that's your mission in life. I want to set out to interview the guy who broke a glass jar up his ass on accident.
Absolutely.
Then he just went to work.
Dude.
He said, fuck it, this is just another day in my life.
Really, man. He said like he took it like a champ, like taking a glass jar, breaking in your ass like a champion. He wiped the dust off. He got up for round two and probably fucked his ass with something the next day.
He fucking brushed the dirt off his shirt and just kept on trucking. He said, "You know what? I ain't gonna let this stop me. I'm going to work. God damn it! I'm gonna make that bread. I don't care if I'm bleeding internally.
But
I don't care if when I sit down it sounds like."
No, you know what? Let's get him paid, dude. Like let's get one guy, one jar paid for the joy of, like a GoFundMe for one guy, one jar for all these years of
entertainment that he's brought everyone.
Absolutely.
All the years.
What if that was an OnlyFans content? He didn't monetize it, dude.
All the introductory classes of finding shock or just gory shit that you shouldn't be finding on the internet at all.
Such as also like bestiality, like one guy, one horse. That guy did die, right?
Oh yeah, that horse fucked his shit.
That horse wrecked his inside.
That horse fucking gutted his ass. There's no other way I could put. You are not looking up one guy, one horse.
I'm not looking up one guy, one horse. I'm just thinking like this is the soundbite we need. Hold on. Just a moment.
Well, while you're doing that,
yeah, I
will definitely fucking say that. Oh my god! What are you typing,
dude? No, it's
dick
just...
in your stomach. That's very specific.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. This is the best.
I gotta say this. I don't think I never said this in Mississippi before. I've been coming here for years. I don't think I ever said this.
Right.
Just say it. Don't spray it, Kevin.
Well, he's going to if he has his dick all in your stomach. He is going to spray it.
But me, Kevin Gates,
all
I
right.
don't like microwave pussy.
Okay.
I just don't like it.
Microwaved pussy?
Yeah.
Some people like, man, what are you talking about microwave?
You're not hip. You don't know what microwave pussy is.
Is that like prostitutes?
I have no idea what microwave pussy is.
That sounds like prostitution to me. You pay a prostitute, it's pussy at the microwave. It's hot and ready. It's like a Little Caesar's pizza.
Hot and
ready.
Little Caesar's pizza pussy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's cheap and you can just get it and it's hot and ready.
Right.
It ain't guaranteed to be good, but
hot and ready though.
It'll fill you up. And you'll fill it up.
Fill it up like this, dick all up in your stomach. This is one guy, one horse. This is oh my god! I'm fucking shitting on him. I'm sorry, one guy. Please have a sense of humor about it in heaven or hell or.
I love how heaven was the first suggestion.
I'm bidding for the guy. I'm being optimistic. I don't want to shit on him and say he's in hell.
He allowed a horse to.
Kevin. He's telling you how he wants to perform cunnilingus on stage. Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Okay.
This...
Turn up, bitch.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing?
Every time you come, I pick you up, I bring you around. I'ma beat it up, he don't do you like I heard you want a nigga that's dope. I'm sucking toes, dick it down.
Okay, I'll stop it because the dick all up in your stomach happened. I took it a little bit too far at the end. I should have just ended it there, but yeah.
You know, I remember once you attacked me and said,
dick all up in your stomach.
This Jay Hickman.
When I walked up on you and I said,
this Jay Hickman bit was going too long in the tooth.
Yeah.
It took him a long time to get that dick all up in my stomach, but when he did, man, he didn't hold back.
And
I seen the body language.
All just one long-winded, like
dick in your stomach.
No, one guy, one horse reference joke.
It's very long-winded. I mean, I bet he felt very gutted.
So, I'm sorry, one guy, one horse. But you died doing what you loved.
Nah.
Like, was it Richard Petty, the NASCAR driver? No, not Richard Petty. No, Dale Earnhardt. Dale.
What did Daddy
Earnhardt.
Dale say?
He said that he would rather die doing what he loved, driving NASCAR, than to die out doing some kind of yard work
Drugs or
out
something.
on a field somewhere, like died doing what he loved. That's what one guy, one horse did, dude. He went out just like.
Are you making that
Dale.
up, or is that for real?
No, that's true. Well, it's from my father, who is a NASCAR enthusiast
I will
and
take
has
his word
been
for it.
forever. So, yeah, if,
I will
if I'm
take
going
his
to
word
take
for that,
anybody's
yeah.
word for it, yeah, it'd be his.
But one guy, one jar, man. I was going to tell you that somebody did interview him, and apparently he shoved. I mean, like that was normal for him to shove glass objects up his ass. He's apparently, according to him, that shoving glass objects up your anus is generally more. I guess for him, it's generally more pleasurable, and they're easier because they're sturdier or something like that.
Yeah, but
Because it's
how?
it's not gonna cut you. I mean, if it breaks, it's gonna fucking cut you.
Oh my! But the consequences are dire. That has to be part of it. I'm sorry.
Oh, the
He can-
excitement,
He can lie and say it's not a part of it, but come on, man.
It's the arousal of possibly just like decimating your insides.
It's like it feels so good because it could feel so not good at any second.
Like what is Goatsy out there?
It's like autoerotic asphyxiation, which
So
is a
you
fun
die,
word
you
to
die
say.
doing what you love.
Right, you die. That's the title of this episode. Happy Halloween. Die doing what you love. Whether
Happy
that's-
Halloween.
Whether that's getting fucked in the ass by a horse, or whether that's what did we just say? There's like I have two examples. Fucked in the ass by a horse. That's a way. Autoerotic asphyxiation, masturbation. Autoerotic asphyxiation, masturbation. That is also a way to die doing what you love. You know.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Hell yes. Some people just love jacking it. That's all it is. Like, you got mad jackers in this planet.
Mad.
Sometimes, just a jerk ain't enough for them. Sometimes they got to choke themselves out to the brink of death.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that is someone with mental health problems. That's not just a fetish. Like, you don't care to die for this beat off.
This nut is worth
If
it.
you're willing to die for your nut, like, wow, props to you.
Hey, man.
You prioritize your nut more than I do.
There's a lot of there's like a lot of fucking high schoolers out there and college students in this world that would fucking give their left nut, right nut, and dick
Just because they're like
just to have the super nut.
fed up with professors who don't understand them and a bunch of homework piled up. Just need to fucking release this pressure valve, man. I don't even party, bro. I just want
to nut really
feel
hard.
good, dude. I just for a second want to feel something.
I want to wax my carrot. I just really want to wax my carrot really hard and a lot. I don't want to go out and get COVID's out there.
Yeah,
and
at the
stuff.
parties, bro.
People are gross. I just want to sit home and just like whack.
I try to study, but I can't focus. I'm too horny. I don't get laid at college, man. It's not as what it's made out to be, man.
And jerking off 7 times a day just isn't enough. It just doesn't do it. I got to start fucking hanging myself when I beat it.
My roommate's getting pissed because I'm clogging up the showers. I gotta find something to blow this load into.
He's mad because the 3 times this week I fucking asked him to help me get down from the ceiling fixture because like I
I'm
hung too
stuck.
long. I nutted. It was great, but he had to help me get down and pull my pants up.
Kevin, help, Kevin! Comes in for the 3rd time this
What
week.
are you
to
talking
help
about?
This motherfucker down from.
He called him in there. This is much darker than that, man. He's coming in there and he finds him blue in the fucking face every time.
Oh
he has to
my God.
revive his friend from fucking jerking off till he dies like multiple times a week.
But with a rock hard, extra large dick too, and it's hard.
It's
still.
always hanging out through his jeans.
It's
His
always in
jeans
the
are never
process.
unbuttoned. They're never unbuttoned. It's always just like the dick through the hole in the jeans.
Yeah, but it also when he comes in because he's been freshly hung and freshly blown his
He
load.
comes out.
He gets to watch his friend's cock deflate. Really gets to see it through and through.
The word deflate.
Yeah, that's what they do, right? Isn't that insane?
Well,
Why do they enlarge and decrease in size so drastically?
Well, the biological answer would be the blood rushes to your cock. But the magical,
and it just,
mystical
oh my God, and
reason.
it just fills it up like a balloon.
With
With blood.
it's a water balloon.
It's a blood balloon.
It's a blood balloon.
Your dick is just a blood balloon. That's what tits are too, right? Aren't tits just balls of fat on a chest?
They're just sacks of fat.
I mean, God, we love them. Fucking God bless everybody. God bless America. As far as I'm concerned, I love blood-filled cocks and boobs filled with fat. That's the American dream.
I love blood balloons, dude.
Yeah.
They're my favorite. Blood balloons and fucking. Oh my god.
Asses that look like
Why did you
saggy
have
baby
to?
diapers because they're filled up with poop. Unnatural.
When you think about
Stole
human
that from
beings
Joe
as a
Rogan.
whole, and the things that we find, when you break it down, just really break it down, like people that just are attracted to ass cheeks.
Yeah.
Why?
Dude,
I mean, like, I get it.
You know
I get
what
it. I
really
do. But
fucks
when you
with
really
me?
break it down and think about it, it's like, these are just two fucking tops of a fucking leg.
Yes, that's exactly what I was
That's
going to
all
say.
it is.
It's the top of your legs.
But god damn it, we're all fools for it.
And there's a crack.
Yeah.
Crack between your two legs. And it maintains a hole which your shit comes out of.
Yeah.
And we love that
We all-
motherfucker, dude. We love...
We make laws based on
I'm
it.
sorry, dude.
We
but-
allow people. In some places we don't allow people to even touch that place. It's forbidden.
I'm sorry, but
It's forbidden.
people talk shit about people that eat ass, but everybody loves ass, right? So like,
People love ass from a distance. Some people go all the way into it, and a lot of
Yeah,
people
but
don't
you
want them to
need-
go into it. We fetishize and romanticize the ass cheeks.
if you like an ass and the ass cheeks, you gotta accept the full package. It's
Yeah.
not just the cheeks, and there's
mean-
a shitter, a turd cutter in there, and it's
That's right. There's a fine dumper in there, buddy.
begging for your pecker if you're that kind of guy,
Or a finger
Yeah.
on the first date.
Oh yeah. No, you can't finger a butthole on a first date. Like, you can't go straight to the butthole. If you do find somebody that lets you, like, you touch the butt and they're like, give you the nod, like, yeah, keep
Like
going. Oh,
it's the proceed nod.
yeah. And then you
Go
just fingering her at the drive-in.
Drive-in.
Just fingering her butthole at the drive-in. Y'all are watching
What an
Toy
awkward
Story
place
4.
to do it. Why not the fucking Wendy's drive-through? Why not Walmart
I mean, it can
checkout?
be anywhere. You can finger ass anywhere. Just gotta.
Just because they're down for it, they're just down for it at all
she's
times.
gotta
Is
have
that what you're
good-
telling me?
She's got to have good core strength though to hold herself up off the seat.
All that excitement can't
Kinda-
contain yourself. Oh my
I mean, why would she need to sit on the seat? She's sitting on your finger.
Not if you're walking
damn.
around.
This is
If you're-
disgusting. This is fucking terrible. We're
Not
so
if you're,
grimy.
not if you're in like Ponderosa or some shit.
Ponderosa. Not if you're in
Walk around the
Ponderosa.
buffet, hook, line, and sinker. You attach finger butthole. Just
What
walk.
if that was like?
That's how they hold hands.
What if that was how humans evolved?
That's how true ass fetishes hold hands with their lovers, is they fucking cork their butthole with their finger and walk around
Oh,
buffets
wow.
and stuff and get food together. Chinese
I just
buffets
imagine-
hate these couples.
I just imagine them sitting on the couch watching TV with like, instead of holding hands, they just got a finger in the ass, just sitting there with like,
That's
I love
like
you, honey.
that's the happy spot. The thumb is like the happiest.
I love that if you stick a thumb in the butthole, you're giving a thumbs up.
That's all it is. I approve. I'm approving that dumper.
Giving that dumper
10 out
a
of 10.
stamp of approval.
Yeah, it's
by my thumb.
a thumb stamp. You go smush that stamp real good.
Oh my
Thumb.
God, no. Don't
You-
say mush into a butthole. Mush your thumb into a butthole. That's what you just said, basically. Mush your finger.
Smush your thumb
I want
into
that
it.
on a shirt. Mush your finger into a butthole.
Smush your thumb in it.
Smush your finger
like-
into a butthole, yeah.
No, your thumb. It has
Smush
to be your thumb.
But that's the way we show love, right?
What about
Smush,
toes?
Jimothy, smush
Do toes
your
get
finger
in on
into-
this?
Ugh, God, no. God, like, people that don't maintain their toenails, I don't maintain mine
You know.
sometimes, so
There was a
we cutting
couple I
somebody's
knew.
asshole up.
There was a couple I knew once. The show remained.
God, you
nameless.
just skipped over my disgusting. Somebody out there was like,
I literally talked for 5 minutes about somebody having their
True.
finger up someone else's asshole in a buffet line,
right,
walking around. You gotta think there's other patrons in this place.
Yeah,
They're not. It's
very
not a
true.
buffet just for them, man. People go work there and clean up after them. Well, if one of them gets gets the shits, they got to remove their finger.
Like what is going on?
They
Like
might
an
have,
orgy? Like a
no, like one of them might have to get the shits or something. Like they ate some bad pasta
yeah.
at Ponderosa or something, and
Yeah.
they start getting the bubble guts, and their partner still has their finger up there or their thumb if they're happy and at home eating Chinese takeout.
Yeah. Well, you just remove your thumb for the duration of the shitting and the diarrhea.
But what
Some
if it's
people-
uncontrollable for you? What if
If
it's uncontrollable for
diarrhea
both
onto
parties?
Your thumb?
No, it's uncontrollable for you to stop. You can't take your finger out. You won't stop, and they don't want you to stop.
So that's
This is a risk you're taking, kind of like the guy took with the jar up his ass. It's a risk he takes. He may or may not have a jar bust in his butthole, and he have to walk around work the rest of the day. Ashamed he's got shards of glass in his asshole. This guy,
That'd be shameful.
yeah. Some people don't live to tell about their shame, like a man getting railed out by a fucking horse,
Yeah. Nope.
getting
Nope.
raw dogged, pierced his colon, buddy, like
But,
a shish kebab. His
oh.
organs were a shish kebab.
You think he regretted it? That's a dumb question, probably.
I mean, he may have.
He was probably like,
I mean, I'm glad he's dead.
wish I didn't die to fuck a horse.
I'm glad he did die for
Oh my
fucking a horse.
God, why?
Because he's a fucking idiot.
He's an idiot. Well,
He had had a past of doing those things.
oh.
This was not a new thing. This one just fucked him to death. Literally fucked him to death. He had horses trained, or he would train horses to mount him, as far as I understand.
That
And his
horse-
comrade that was filming, just happened to watch
That's
his...
fucked up to think about, though, honestly. It is.
He just happened to watch his friend get ramrodded by a horse.
Just happened to? Just
I mean, he
walked
was
in,
filming
like,
it. No, he would film for him. I'm just
God,
saying,
what
like,
a
he happened to be
friendship.
filming him, for the one that
I must say, my friend, I would advise against you if you wanted me to film you getting fucked in the ass by a horse.
Be like, hey, Kiwi, come here. Come over here, man. I have
We
a
know.
request. I think it'll be okay.
Sure, man. I'm happy to do anything for you.
I want you to film a skit for me. So I've found this horse, and it's pretty smart. And what I'm gonna have it do,
Wow, you could teach it to do anything. I can't imagine what you would use that for.
well, what I was
Such a
thinking,
knowledgeable,
what
loyal horse. That's an incredible thing.
well, what I was thinking about
wow.
was buying. I was thinking about buying an aphrodisiac of some sorts for the horse, and.
Yo, think about maybe trying to breed
him. Yes,
horses.
I'm thinking about
Yeah.
breeding. Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, it's great. Very rewarding to be able to have, that bond with a young horse.
and and the thing is, like, I think what I'm gonna do is
And it's
I want you to
very
record
special
something
bond
about
between the male horse and its female partner who it has the child with. I mean, that's
I absolutely agree with you wholeheartedly. But what I would like to ask of you, sir. Sorry, I had a phone call.
yeah. How can I help you?
What I would like you to do is to actually take my camera, and what I'm going to do is, in order to get the horse ready to start breeding with another horses, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull down my pants and I'm going to allow it to fuck me in the ass. And I want you to record it so that way we can show the footage back to the horse, so we can study it together.
So
he knows better next time when we practice again.
So you want
So that
me to
wouldn't be in
film
the-
you getting fucked by a horse so that we can show it back to the horse and study it?
Well, it's just so that
What is the horse learning by this thing that you're teaching? What are you teaching, actually? The horse how to fuck you?
No, I'm teaching it how to fuck a horse. But it's
it's going to use those skills on you,
Right.
person.
right.
You know
first
that. Well, I know,
for practice.
but why?
Practice.
First of all, what have you been doing? So that takes probably a lot of time. Probably a lot of money to invest in the horses.
No, I mean,
And so I'm a little concerned about.
no, I want to show the horse that it's. You know how you train for a big fight, like boxers,
So you're trying
UFC
to,
fighters. That you know how
you're
they
trying
watch
to-
tape.
you're trying to get him to be the best
The best,
stallion.
exactly.
Like,
I want him to be the biggest and best stallion.
for him or for you?
I mean, it's mutual gain.
You're just his coach, right?
I'm just his coach. I'm very good at my job.
That's very helpful of you.
Would you record it?
Yeah, because I mean, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I want to do it as your friend, and I know you have good intentions in your heart. But the thing is, let's just look up the size of a horse dick. How long is a horse dick? And how much can your body handle? How much dick can your body how much dick can the human body handle? Dick all in your stomach. Dick all in your stomach.
I mean, you can at least handle it to your stomach.
All right, horse
Oh my god.
dick. I hope you respond to this lingo. Google size. Horse dick size. Google's the best. It does understand. Bing
It's,
wouldn't understand.
15 to 20 centimeters free in the prepuce. When erect, the penis doubles in length and thickness and glands increases by 3 to 4 times.
Oh
so-
my goodness.
So it can get anywhere between 60 and 80.
Extend for about
22 inches.
24
That's-
to 32.
That's more than a human can take.
Oh my god. Dude, the human body's not. How long is a torso and a head included? I'm dead serious.
What?
Wait a minute. So 22 inches, that's what?
22 inches.
Couple feet?
No, it's almost 2 feet. It's 2
It's
inches
almost 2
short.
feet. That's what I'm saying. That's a
2
couple
inches
feet.
shy of 2 feet.
So-
but if you go by 32 inches at the largest average,
2 feet is definitely from my asshole to my neck. Undoubtedly.
you get fucking perforated, sir.
Wow.
You getting shish kebabbed. You getting pigged on a rotisserie from one dick, from both ends.
Oh, wow. Okay. How long is a horse's dick on Morbid Questions Reddit? Let's see what other kind of morbid questions
Oh my god,
we may find on here.
folks! I haven't been to sleep in over 24 hours. There's my catchphrase.
Yep.
Because it's real. So I'm sorry if I look very sleepy. Plus, very teary eyed because this man. Plus myself. I miss ad-libbing with this fool
Hell yeah.
on a regular
has
basis.
been a
We
good
basically just
time.
created the whole story of what happened with one guy, one horse. That's what happened. You can trust us. He was talking to his friend exactly that exact plan. He plotted to train horses to bang him and prep for real horses. You can believe us. We just acted it out for you.
This is.
I'm Jimothy, by the way.
Oh, and I'm Kiwi.
We are still here.
Yep.
We exist. And I have a bunny behind me now. And I love it. Very happy to be back. Did I not say that once before? I will say it again.
Can you survive with the skin gone from your head as opposed
What in the...
on Morbid Questions?
Where
Why are
have
you
you-
asking this?
Where have you went to, my man? What is this?
It's a Reddit called Morbid Questions. Another example of a question on here is, how would you kill and cover up a body? I'll be on a government list as soon as I click that one.
I'm sure we both are now, thanks to your Google search.
How would you torture
You
someone?
want to throw the Anarchy cookbook inside your fucking shopping cart there, too?
What is
Food
that?
Road? It's a banned book, as far as I know. It had stuff like recipes to like make Molotov cocktails in it and things.
Oh,
of that nature.
what? Just stuff for like
It's the anarchy.
destruction
Anarchy.
and anarchy.
It's the Anarchy cookbook.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to read through it. Not that I would use it for anything, but I'd just be very curious to read it because it's, you know what I mean? Like if it's a banned book or anything like that, I think that shit's interesting.
Yeah.
Banned books, things that you're not allowed to.
is.
Why am I not allowed to read it? Okay. What is so vital in here? Going the deep. I mean, like that's why the deep web's kind of fascinating too, in a sense. I've never really dove a whole lot on it.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much, but you could find you some fucking crazy or interesting documents that you're not going to find on the surface.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
Shit you probably shouldn't be reading, but it's a hell of a read.
right. Yeah, man. I mean, that's how does the dark web work exactly? I mean, is a lot of getting to the bad parts of it just like knowing where to go? Like, surely you
if
don't
I
just click to download the dark web and then you hop on there and it's a homepage where it's like, click here to buy guns, click here to be in a live room where we're killing somebody and you're paying us for fun or some shit. You
If
know?
I understand it right, it's like a lot of shoot. It's the best way to explain. It's like a bunch of unlisted websites.
Right.
With it's just a bunch of numbers and letters and
Which would be which you would find listed on a website.
But the thing is, like, unless you really know what you're looking for,
Unless you're truly
you're
in
clicking
the dark
around.
web.
Yeah, you're clicking around randomly, not knowing where these things are going to take you.
Yeah.
Like you might go to one that takes you to like some missile development plans or something like a 20-page text document. But the next one you click is going to be child porn.
Yeah, that
You know what I mean? Like,
freak me out.
That's what I'm
there.
saying. Like, unless you really know what you're looking for, those are the risks that you could possibly take.
Yeah.
And not to mention, the only way
I mean,
to really go.
Surely you're like, stuff isn't safe. Maybe you could do it in a safe way, I guess, if you were on a VPN or whatever.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the only way to really access it and to do it safely is to practically scramble your IP address.
Right. Yeah.
With a VPN or something. Like, there's a particular like browser you have to download to really even to browse it. It's like the Tor or Onion
Right.
router or something like that. I
Right.
can't remember what it's called.
So the dark web uses complex systems that anonymize a user's true IP address. So it does that anyway. So
But you especially but
that's
you
what
want to
it is.
scramble yours. If you go in and
You have to scramble yours to get to see the people who are also scrambling theirs, but for nefarious reasons.
well,
Right.
that's the thing. Like, you never know what you're going to get. Like, you could take somebody's word for it on the dark web and say, let me, like, they buy something from or whatever. Like, you don't know who you just sold that to. The IP address isn't real. You can't trace it back to these people.
Yeah.
You can get burned so easy.
Right. Yeah. Hell no. I wouldn't trust no fucking body.
Whether things are true or not, a lot of the things that have been
purchases on the fucking dark web.
a lot of things that have been there's so many things that's come up about the dark web that may or may not exist. I can't prove if it does, and a lot of people can't.
I mean, it makes sense. It says there's around 2.5 million people who use Tor every
Tor,
day.
that's-
the Onion router, also
Onion.
known as.
So I was right. The Onion
So, I mean, that's 2.5 million regular users every day for that browser. That's a hell of a lot of shit going down.
Oh yeah,
That's a lot of content being produced.
that's a lot of
A lot of shit being shared, purchased.
This is where perverts, zoo sadists, murderers, torturers, fucking hitmen, drug dealers. This is where they can all arms dealers. This is where they can all
hide.
they can all hide and operate. Terrorism, or well, terrorists, all these things. I mean, like, as far as I understood years ago, that's how a lot of ISIS members could communicate online was through the dark web. So they can navigate and chat that way.
Yeah,
or something.
of course.
Like there's been allegations and stuff that there are hitmen for hire on the dark web, that you could hire an assassin.
Dude, that shit is so crazy to me.
The black market, that you could buy like fucking big ass guns and shit of that nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking bonkers to think about whether it's true or not. Red Room's probably being the most famous of those
right
allegations, which none of them have ever been
alluded to that earlier, saying like, is it like a live chat room or something where they're killing people and people are viewing it?
That's the theory. The theory is someone is hosting a Red Room, and it would be a person, and the chat can donate money, like X amount of dollars or money, whatever it is they would donate, and have the person that is torturing the victim do whatever it is they're telling them to do in the chat. Gouge out his eyes, fucking kick him, or like, shit like that. Paying money to these hosts so they can just bludgeon these people for the pay. And, think about that. It's practically the equivalent of a gathering of people gaggled around looking at somebody that's getting their ass whipped, and they're just throwing money at the fucking guy whooping his ass and being like, yeah, man, fucking kick him in the face. Kick him in the face. Yeah, kick him harder. Stomp him.
That's the shit
like that. It's like
that like makes like all of these gore videos and stuff. That's the shit that typically really gets me, is just brutalizing somebody beyond like, or just not really just brutalizing them, but breaking them. Like you just leaving Earth with no hope for humanity, just like being spit on by not only the person doing this to you, but humanity. Just like, I can't imagine how low you would feel. You know what I mean? Just dead before you're even truly gone. Like, but it would feel like a nightmare. I feel like you wouldn't even, your adrenaline would be pumping. It would just be, I can't imagine the headspace. That's always what gets me.
Well, it's like when we talked about Funky Town.
I don't even like watching videos though where it's like a street fight and somebody kicks somebody in the head extra a couple times after they're knocked out. You know what I mean? That in itself, I'm
like a good bum fight.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I just, like a normal, decent human, I believe in stopping when somebody is sufficiently fucked up.
Fuck him up some more, man.
Yeah.
He was twitching. He moved.
But did you say that that shit is not really real?
There's been no proven evidence that there are real Red Rooms.
That makes sense.
It's never been seen. Like, and you got to think,
you could maybe find some fucked up individuals to tune in, but how many people are really gonna tune in for that? How that's a fucked up, like, dark Black Mirror episode to make for sure.
There's plenty of sadists out there that would definitely tune in for that.
How many? If
you think the kids,
if you could live stream torture on the surface web, how many people would tune in?
Well, that kind of happened in Russia like a few years ago. It was like, I don't know if he was like a Twitch streamer, he was some kind of streamer. Well, anyway, like, he was notorious, like, I guess, for like hitting his friends. Like, they would donate in the chat and he would hit his friends and like hit his girlfriend and shit like that. And there was a time like he'd hit her a few times, like after a while on the stream. This was in Russia, by the way, just for location's sake. This was a Russian streamer. He locked his girlfriend outside in the Russian cold. In the winter, I think.
And I guess all these people were just like,
I think they
funny joke, whatever.
I think they donated it. I think in the chat for him to do that. So he fucking, after he walloped her a good few times earlier in the stream, along with some of his friends that were there who he abused as well. He has her go outside and he locks her out. She's only in her underwear, pretty much. and she's banging on the door for like 10 or 15 minutes. He just ignores it and keeps on streaming. And yeah, I don't know what's the deal with it. He keeps on streaming, then like the knocking stops, and when he opens the door, she's not breathing. The like the paramedics and cops, they come in while she's laying there. This is still streaming, like still live streaming, like them basically finding her dead. Yeah, That's just what I'm saying. Like that happened on like the surface web.
Yeah, no, I mean,
There's more
people
proven
lives-
evidence that something like that happens on the surface web that we use every day versus the dark web.
no, man,
Because if it existed on the dark web, I would think it would have been caught or seen at this point, considering that a lot of like pedophile rings and stuff get busted routinely on the dark web.
right.
Because that's mostly how they operate too. At least trafficking. But, you know, there's been times where shit like that's been caught, like being used on Twitter. Like people using discrete particular tags and stuff like that to link to particular CP.
Yeah. Have we watched this on the show before?
What in the hell?
Well, the mask is just to maintain their identity. Like it
Oh yeah, we've not watched it on here, but I have watched it with you before. You showed me
okay.
once before,
It's
yeah.
called The Horrors of Being a Facebook Moderator.
I can only imagine the shit you would see.
That got
Get
me
filtered.
thinking, man. Like what you were saying, this shit does happen on the surface web all the time. It just gets
All
taken
the time.
down.
Yeah, there's got to be people there to filter that shit out.
But there has to be that shit happening constantly.
Think about the. Okay, I'll use an example. Maybe it's not the best one, but I'm going to try. Think of. You have Facebook. I don't know what you use it, but I'm sure in the past or before you have seen probably an animal abuse video float up and pop up in your like ridiculous, like should not be there. Like
100%. Yeah.
think of how many of that one got through. Eventually, those videos get pulled.
Yeah.
But think of the ones that they caught. Those are the ones that slipped.
Yeah.
Think of how many more there were that they caught that were way worse and slipped by their radar.
Yeah.
Fucking these people
sure.
probably need severe therapy.
Imagine being a Facebook moderator, having to go through all of this shit that is supposed to be, you know, I don't know if you would like see it as it's happening and then go and like turn it down, or if somebody would have to report it first. I mean, surely something is not well, it's probably has to go through some type of algorithm to even be uploaded. But a live stream, does somebody manually go in and view every live stream as it starts? That's impossible.
I wouldn't think so. I remember a case on Facebook
so
that
how
happened
long
like 2
would
years
something
ago.
have to go on before it could get taken down?
There was a guy live streamed on Facebook one time, and I'm pretty certain he went into a store and he shot and killed somebody, and then he killed himself on live stream. This is the dystopian future that we all deserve.
And by the way, I was gonna say, just really quick on the topic that you were saying of that guy locking his girlfriend outside and like doing it for the chat until she fucking died out there. Like that's the scary thing about comments and social media is the
how much
weird,
influence you could have just with
well, it's like drone strikes. You know what I mean? It's like you
and
are
it's
just,
anonymous usually.
like you're not, you know, back in the day, fucking gladiatorial times, we were fighting battles hand to hand. You really had to cut a motherfucker's head off to kill him. And
You gotta slice and dice that bitch
I mean,
if you want.
you gotta
it
get
dead.
right there with him. You know what I mean?
You got a
But
300
now,
his ass.
imagine the disconnect of being able to just press a few buttons and like you've just dropped a bomb on an area and killed like 30 people. You know, that's what that routinely happens. Like,
I think
and it's
stuff
at the
like
click
that
of a button, and there's a real disconnect between the commenters and the people in the chat because They don't know that person.
Well, the disconnect is easier to grow as the years pass too, because it's the more you get embedded with technology, the more humanity is removed and stripped from your daily life.
Yeah.
The less you're dealing with more and more people, so you can dehumanize other people a lot easier in your head than you could being socially active all the time around actual people instead of seeing. You could probably watch enough fucking depravity online to last you a lifetime and come out the other side of it just like, what the fuck is a human life to me?
Right.
What's it even mean to me?
You've seen...
Oh, so that person over there is getting fucking like beaten up by a fucking gang and brutally beaten and bludgeoned over there? Oh, well, who gives a fuck?
I see it every day.
Fuck them. Hell, I might jump in over there on it.
I see it just like I
Let me get out my
cup
phone.
of coffee in the morning.
Let me get my phone out and record it.
Yeah.
Like we all do.
Yeah. And
Let me not call some assistance. Let me just video it.
well, let me just play some of this here because it is related. I mean, I can't imagine if you are a Facebook moderator seeing this shit, like you probably would become desensitized. You would feel so strange. That would be a very difficult job on your mental health.
I'm sure. I mean, like, I think a lot of the comments we got in the Funky Town videos and the sponsored by Adidas videos, how many of those comments were saying, like, those were not the only videos they had seen like that. Along with us, you've seen a lot of those. When you see one, it's a rabbit hole and you end up going down it, whether you want to or not. That morbid curiosity almost always gets the better of you.
Right.
And so you start chasing that fucking dragon, and it's just like any other drug, man. You're desensitized. You're numb to it. It's not hitting those same receptors.
You need more and more. You need more and more gruesome.
There's nothing more that can shock you.
You're also like hunting for something just to give you
maybe not in the sense of gore videos. You're hunting for that, but it's just like at a point. What is my saying is what I mean is like you at a point it comes to that you're just numb.
Yeah.
You're desensitized. It does not hit like. Obviously, I mean, like, this is going to be an awful fucking analogy, but it's like
we were talking about a guy getting fucked by a horse.
Yeah,
here, like
it's like when you smoke your first joint.
It's like when you smoke your first joint.
No, think about it.
Okay.
When you smoke your first joint, it's never going to be any other time after that. It's never going to be that.
Right.
It's never going to strike you with such fucking. I mean, like with gore, sure, you're going to see some things that may be more and more horrific.
Yeah.
And may strike more of a chord, but it's the same chord it's going to strike. It's the same thing. That's all it is. It's just a new thing. It's the same. It's not going to be as strong as it was the first time it happened.
Right. Maybe that's what it is. Like, I just remember all of the shit I've seen up until the point where I stopped looking at that shit. And then there's a cutoff point. You know what I mean?
Was 2 guys, 1 hammer or 3 guys, 1 hammer your cutoff point, by the way?
I don't even know if I watched that. I've never watched that, I don't think.
I thought you said you had.
Maybe I've repressed it.
I think you have, because I remember you telling me like 10 years ago that you had watched it. And
oh, I'm sure, dude. I don't like that shit.
I mean, like they beat his face until he was unrecognizable. He was like a cancer survivor.
Coming back to me now.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's Nardwar bringing it out.
No. I mean, saying he was a cancer survivor is more important than I was saying. That's even more fucked up.
I'm pretty certain. Like they beat his face until he's that was their trademark though. That was a killing spree. It wasn't just one person they killed. It wasn't just him. They killed like 14 people or it's like 7 or 14 people in 2 weeks' time.
Fuck.
They went on a killing spree, and that was their calling cards. They beat people's faces, bludgeoned them until they were literally unrecognizable, steal their belongings upon them, and take selfies with the dead bodies.
Jesus Christ, dude!
They all 3 came from wealthy families. They all 3 were privileged, pretty much privileged kids.
Shit is insane, yo.
But they were sadists. They would torture animals. That was basically a way for them to get that urge out. Because one of them was a hemophobe, which that's the fear of blood.
So
one of them was the one that didn't. He wasn't. He was the one that filmed. He wasn't the 2 that murdered. He wasn't one of the two that was committing the murders. He was always filming with them, though, and like being with them. He was always active and an accomplice.
It's so weird to me.
And he had the fear of blood, but they both encouraged him, to mutilate animals and shit to to desensitize him from that.
That's chilling, though. The most chilling thing about that to me is
that was also in Russia, by the way, for location's sake.
Wow. Cold motherfuckers there.
The one that was an accomplice, he's free out of jail as far as I know.
Wow.
The other two are still in there, but the one that was accomplices with him but didn't actually commit any murders.
Recording.
Yeah, they let him out, which I'm like, man, I don't know. If you were an accomplice to that, I'm sorry. But then again, I don't know, man. I can't be in his shoes. Maybe he feared for his fucking life. I don't know.
That's a good point.
I mean, like, look, these kids are running around like literally bludgeoning fucking people, having no mercy, laughing and cackling while they do this.
And you're gonna be like, hey guys,
while the motherfucker's head is like his eyeballs hanging out of his head over the side of his face, and he's barely moving his jaw.
Jesus Christ.
Completely disfigured, barely twitching, and you hear them like they're laughing, and I think translation is like, he's like, I thought you killed him. He's like, well, I thought I did, and he's still fucking moving. Look at him twitching. Stuff like that. Taking a picture with him.
Oh, god damn. That's so fucked up.
Yeah, I accidentally saw that picture the other day.
But what I was saying was the thing that's most chilling about it is the fact that you can find two other guys who also,
it's like, oh, you also want
join
to
you, and like, imagine getting killed by not just one guy fucking brutally beating you with a hammer, but three guys. Just like, oh wow. All of y'all found each other. I'm so glad y'all found each other.
And not to mention that copycats found them.
That's a rarity.
They had copycat killers, right after them in Russia.
That's crazy.
The Academy killers.
People are fucking nuts,
They were about the same age as those kids, like 22, 23-ish. Like the Academy killers. Yeah, same type of, like, they just went around doing the same thing. I think they killed like 4 or 5 people in a week.
Wow.
Doing the same thing, bludgeoning them. So,
well, yeah, I'm sorry.
By the way, one of their sentences, I will say this. Yep. One of their sentences, one of the guys that was on the spree, I would pronounce their name, but I'm sorry, I can't. It is so Russian as fuck that I can't begin to even try to pronounce it. But I'm sure, it will be in the synopsis. Don't worry about that. But one of them had a charge. I think his sentence is 25 years. That's it.
That's
25 years? Like fucking 7 or 14 murders, literally like calculated animal cruelty, bludgeoning these fucking people.
I mean, that is somebody who is legitimately a danger to society.
Yes.
I'm not one to argue for anybody to be imprisoned in a lot of cases, but if you have proven time and time again to have absolutely no sense of morality or connection to human life, like, maybe you should stay away from people then. You know what I mean?
Like, let's let we could let Ted Bundy out.
Yeah.
Come out, man. We're sorry.
Ted, you want to go to dinner?
We think you're rehabilitated.
Yeah.
Oh, Edmund Kemper, we know you cut your mother's head off and fucked her head. We know that. We understand. Look, we think you're
He's a guy.
He got horny. He was angry at his mother. She asked him to take out the trash, and he said, "Fuck you, mommy," and then he just went and fucking beheaded her.
Forgive the guy.
It was obviously way more fucked up than that. But point being is like, hey man, we know you did that, but look, we think you've been in here long enough. We think you've learned your lesson. I believe that if we let you go today,
I just literally imagined him standing there like this,
very stoically, just like,
literally thinking about killing somebody the moment he fucking gets out.
Hey.
Yeah, that face exactly. Just like while he's getting, whatever they're giving him his clothes, he's like at the front counter of the prison. He's like getting unbooked, just standing there like.
You wouldn't know where I could get a job once I leave the jail, huh?
Oh yeah, I know a great pizza place right outside. Lots of friendly people there. And hey, man, if you need anything, I mean, they'll give you a place to stay. They'll give you a ride to work, and
that's
no
awesome.
questions asked. You know, they're just really good people. So I could get you hooked up over there, guy, for sure. Absolutely. I'll call Tony right now. Hold on.
Please call Tony.
Yeah.
Please, God, call Tony. But yeah, like Jesus Christ, dude. Like
Yeah.
that's just my point. Like some of these, I'm not one to advocate or try to propose anything about the judicial system at all.
How do you serve
And
a pizza?
that's the Russian judicial system, by the way. Like I'm not.
How do
in
you
the
serve
US,
a pizza after you fuck your mother's head? Is all I'm saying. I'll never buy a pizza from a guy who fucked his mother's head.
Look, Dave's
right.
Killer Bread hires inmates, but they make some good bread. God damn it, they're not out here being serial murderers. I don't think.
No,
They're not.
We don't
Jeffrey
know.
Dahmer ain't fucking fixing bread for me.
but just to be clear, because I don't know that most people know, Dave's Killer Bread is like I don't know what you'd call it, like a lot of it's like organic, kind of. It's like
That's what they say. That's what
Right.
we'll say is on the packaging.
it's healthy bread, you know.
It's
like
delicious bread is
seedy
what it
bread.
is.
It's delicious. It is great. It's Dave's Killer Bread.
Hey,
And it-
Dave's
and-
Killer Bread, if you're out there, we would take you as a
sponsor. Fuck yeah.
By God.
And the logo is a guy shredding. He's like fucking shredding on a guitar.
He's got a mustache.
Fuck yeah, and that's Dave.
He's
And
got muscles.
He's got killer bread. It's called.
He's got
Dave's
killer
Bread.
muscles.
Fuck
Killer
yeah, he
finger
does.
placement on that guitar, man.
Hell yeah.
And he's giving you a fucking shit-eating grin. He's like, "Hey, yeah, I know my bread's good, motherfucker.
yeah,
you wish you could have my bread. Wouldn't you come over here and slide about $2 extra more than you'd pay for that fucking bitchin' loaf of Betsy Ross and come get you some Dave's bread,
And-
killer bread.
And it is,
Come on, it's got killer and it's underlined in red.
isn't it? Sorry, fuck. I've been trying to say,
I personally am a fan of the Power Seed. Dave's Killer Bread Power Seed. I think it's delicious.
what you said a minute ago. You
All the
said it
good
was.
seed.
It says on the back of all of the Dave's Killer Bread that it's like, it's created by
It's
people.
one of those kind of
They hire people with
Former
prison
inmates,
former
yeah.
inmates, right? Because it's hard to get a job out the fucking.
Of course it
Boy.
is, man. Like it's really difficult for people to get like you wonder why people end up back in jail so much when it's so hard for them to
absolutely.
reestablish a life in a society where they condemn these people for the rest of their lives.
Yeah,
You have no chance.
dude. Me and Whitney have been watching this show 60 days in. It's these regular people who end up going into jail, and they have a variety of reasons for it. And some of them, some of
wait
them
a
make
minute.
sense.
Is this a show like I mean like do these people actually belong in jail?
No.
That's
No,
what I'm saying, but they're undercover,
They
right?
have- right.
And sometimes prisoners find out.
I
I've seen some
haven't
clips of
seen
this
one.
show. Is it like an A&E show?
Yeah.
I have watched this show.
Right.
I've actually watched the show you've mentioned.
Oh shit.
How about that?
It's fascinating, dude.
but I'm a sucker for prison type show.
Me too. Yeah. And dude, like by the time they got out, like everybody just seems broken. Everybody like just cries when they get back to their hotel room. They all say that they don't know if they feel happy or sad. Like all
I'm happy I'm out of jail, but God, I'm sad that I didn't get to eat one more fucking cup of soup beans. Jail.
But like it just seemed like to me there was absolutely no like jail. You feel like you might be safe at least, but you're not because in
Wait,
every
did you say
episode
you
of
might
that-
feel safe in jail?
No, well, I'm saying you might think there's at least some structure and that maybe like correctional officers will at least make sure that everybody's not like beaten to death. But
Well,
actually, it's
COs
quite
are
the
just
opposite.
about as motivated as a fucking McDonald's
Dude,
employee.
I am telling you, there were some COs in that show that looked like I could blow them over with a breath. Like I'm like
fucking Barney Fife from Andy Griffith show
this
coming out.
one guy who was like a beanpole is gonna control 30 inmates.
Then get back in your jail cell, sir.
Yeah.
Get back in your cell.
Yeah.
Get in there now. Now. Get in your cell.
Dude,
now.
There was this part.
I mean it.
There was this, dude, literally the jail, it floods, right? Like,
Oh, yeah, like
shit.
the toilets flood. That's pretty
there's
common,
shit
I
in
think.
the floor.
Oh, yeah.
And like, well, they said it was the first time it happened. Of course they did.
They would all say that.
Dude, but they weren't giving the inmates water. Like, it took like 24 hours for them to get like bottled water, and then the next day comes around and lunch comes out, right? And the staff were standing there talking. They're like, "What are we gonna do? We don't got water." And somebody's like, "Well, that sucks." You know, basically,
Sucks to be them.
It's like they don't have water. They're human. Give them water.
Nah, man.
And y'all, not one staff member can run to the nearest store and buy a case of water.
That ain't the
fucking
budget.
Pieces of shit.
That ain't the budget.
Who cares? Somebody takes some out of
We
their
can't
fucking
fix the
pocket.
we can't fix the toilet system until
Jesus
like 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, dude, it
So
was terrible.
we can't fix half the food in the cafeteria now since the water's messed up.
and everybody's pissed off about it, right? But then this
They're
woman
demanding basic fucking human decency, and they're like, "Get the fuck back in your cages!
Yeah,
Get the fuck back in there! Get in your cage! Get in there! Hey, you fucking animal!"
Dude, this woman literally walked in with
They'll
a
maybe
fucking
get the
gun
cattle
and
prod
started
taser.
flashing it around. Like, she's flashing her fucking gun around like, yeah.
Like she's fucking SWAT.
It's like,
She's a SWAT team member.
and she was like talking shit back to him. You know what I mean? I'm like, you should be the fucking professional one here, you idiot. Not be trying to rile these people up so that you get to go in there and shoot them with your fucking whatever kind of guns. What are they, like
Your water pistol.
bag? They shoot like heavy bags or something.
Who knows? They probably just like lock a jail cell, turn the camera off of them, and 5 of them like gang beat them to death.
Yeah.
And just blame another inmate so they get a longer sentence, and then
Right.
there we go. We can just continue the cycle of abuse.
Yep.
No rehabilitation in the jail cell.
Oh, yeah, and that's another.
How did we get here?
Just
by
as
the
a
way?
quick summary, that was another impression I took from that show. Is it is the absolute farthest thing away from rehabilitation. Like,
You know, that reminds me. There was a show on Netflix I watched. I can't remember what it was. It was a prison related show though, and it was about like some of the world's strangest prisons, maybe. And there was one. There was one. I believe it was in Germany, or somewhere over there, Denmark, one of those countries. To where it was literally, it just looked like a dorm, like a cottage type building with like multiple dorm rooms. Like they give you your own key to your room.
yeah,
It's like a cot. Practically, it's a nice room they give you. You stay there for a few years. You take classes the whole time you're there. You have freedom, I believe, on the property, you know, and they rehabilitate you. And it seems way more effective. Same with like drug rehabs in some other countries where they have like practically, they decriminalized all drugs and they don't punish it, but rehabilitate it.
Right.
And it's like 60, 70% more effective all across the boards.
yeah.
I forget which country that's in.
Dude, I mean, yeah, that's the thing is, man, you go in there, it doesn't matter your age, weight, like, I mean, you are sleeping, you can't have a mattress because, I don't know, you could put something in it, I guess. But so they're like, I mean, sure, that's one little thing. But then it's like, also there were people it's like this weird little thing where there's like an upstairs and a downstairs and there's a bunch of rooms and like all of these people were just like partying all night. Like it was the women and they would like drink coffee all at 12 o'clock and just fucking do drugs and all sorts of shit all night. CO never comes in, like, and everybody's saying like we can't sleep, we never get any sleep, and like there's always all of these different altercations taking place and different people upset and fighting, and it's just like, how could you leave this place a better, more functioning person? You could
would
not.
leave, at the very least, you would just leave paranoid as fuck.
Yeah,
I would think.
Well, yeah.
Always watching your back.
I feel like that's why when they get to the hotel and they finally like take that drink of beer and just fucking cry. That happened. There's a lady on there. She drank a beer in the hotel and she just started fucking crying. And I'm like, you probably never can let your guard down. Like, you are always on edge. Like, imagine living life like that, and that's established. That's your everyday life. Like, it would be hard to break out of that mindset. Mm-hmm. Having to deal with dudes in there. There was this dude who was talking about one of the guys on the TV show who was in there. He was like, the TV talks to me, and it told me that you're a child molester. And, like, he beat that guy's ass, and the guy left the program early. Like, and it was showing him, like, not taking his medication. He would, like, sell his medication.
Was he, like, cheeking it or something?
He would cheek it, and then he would give it to somebody, and they'd do it, you know, obviously.
Hell yeah. Works. It sounds a lot like drug rehabs.
But the dude is legitimately schizophrenic, unmedicated in this motherfucker. And, like,
Sounds like some meth psychosis or some shit.
This dude does not need to be in a jail where your basic needs are just stripped, where you're shit on. It's like, I know
This is
it's
where
jail.
people of all shapes, sizes, and mental illnesses of all ilks can come together and commingle in a confined space.
And no other business would
With
be
limited
ran
amenities
that
and
way.
people that don't give a fuck with little to no hope at the end. That's the most dangerous thing that these CEOs could ever give their inmates is hope. Don't give them hope.
Ooh.
Keep it buried deep down till they hope they'll be like, well, I guess I'll just never get out of here. Or,
Yeah.
oh, well, I guess this is my home now. I've been here
Right.
long enough. Once I get out, I don't know what to do. I can't get back in the swing of normal life. So
Yeah.
I guess back to a life of crime for me, because that's the only way I can afford to keep any type of stability in my life.
The justice system is fantastic, folks, but I think we're coming into a close here, probably.
I did. I did. I did.
I did.
Out of nowhere. I did have a Oblivion NPC, but we will save it for another week.
Okay. I was actually going to say maybe we could go out on it, but if
We
you wanna
could,
save
but
it,
I think we could save it. I would like to save it.
we will save it then. Well, I will say I am glad that we've kind of, for this episode, gave a little tribute to those who enjoy the more horrifying stuff of the show.
Jesus Christ, we had to see Bud Dwyer in the opening.
Yeah, Jesus
before the opening braincake egg got even put in the bowl.
Yeah. But, you know, that's how it be sometimes. You might get fucking centaurs getting beans and beef shoved in their butthole, or you might get Bud Dwyer shooting himself. Like, that's the type of show we get.
Or a jar of your butt.
But thank you for being here. We'll probably be doing a lot of shit like this for October, right? Got lots of fun stuff planned for October.
I like to think so. I like to think we're coming back, and we're coming back in hot.
Yeah.
Not like a Little Caesars hot and ready pizza. Man, this has been a weird fucking
Hot
show.
and ready pizza pussy.
Hot and ready pizza pussy. That's you goddamn right.
Yeah.
I swear I would almost put this in the cursed cake category.
I mean, it's like you would.
It
but
started
it's
pretty
been
goddamn
good.
cursed. No, it's been good. The cursed cake episodes are good.
True.
They're
good.
There's something going on with them. There's an ambiance about them that's kind of odd.
Yeah.
We talked about people fingering buttholes for 10 or 15 minutes.
Wow.
We talked about a man getting
forgot
fucked to
about-
death by a horse for about 10 minutes.
Wow.
We talked about a man with a jar up his ass for about 5 or 10 minutes. This has been an episode about
for a little while.
Yeah, we talked about
And a
prison,
TV
a
show.
natural transition.
Yeah. Somehow we still don't. I still
dark
don't-
web.
Still haven't
We've been
answered
on-
your question of how we got to the prison shows. I don't know how.
I don't
the
know
dark
either.
web.
It
Yeah.
may have been through the dark web.
No.
Somehow we got on the judicial system. I think it's what happened. Braincake kind of went not quasi-political, but kind of went. I think you can kind of see that we think the justice system's kind of poopy.
What's the corporate Avenger? Just the justice system.
Is there justice in the system? Or is it just us in the system? I want to talk to you one day this month about Corporate Avenger, by the way. I'm so glad you closed mentioning them because,
That could be cool.
God, What a band. What a
Yeah.
band that doesn't get talked about, and I honestly don't think they get the credit they deserve. And I would very much like to talk about them and find some research on them because they disappeared. They just disappeared.
What happened to Corporate Avenger?
I don't know, dude.
Tune
Fucking
in.
somebody tell me. If you know, goddamn, let me know.
I don't know.
I
if a
hate
lot of-
it.
I don't know if a lot of people know who Corporate Avenger is.
We will find out.
We'll find
But
out.
even if they don't, let's educate
We'll let you know.
to the best we can.
Hell yeah. Well, stay tuned. We got stuff coming up, man.
That's
It's October.
right. Happy to be back, by golly.
fuck
So
yeah.
happy to be back.
Happy.
Brain cake is finally back on track.
Back, bitch.
And the cake is sweeter than ever.
Hell yeah.
Damn, sweeter
And
than ever.
the endings are just as difficult
Always.
because we never. Well, it's me. It's I'm the problem here
No.
with ending the episode. I always just kind of like don't know how to do it.
Well, you know what you do
What?
is you do this.
Yeah, you just gotta fucking start fucking
Fuck,
up the
no,
soundboard.
no. That's what I meant.
That's yeah.
Classy.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Later.
Goodbye.
Oh, gotta go.